Morning, everybody. If you haven't already figured out, today is Saturday. Today is Saturday, August 12th, and I am up doing my Saturday routine. So today I'll be vlogging. Not really sure. I know I have so much going on today. My husband has to go to a funeral, and I'm supposed to go with him, but I'm not really sure if I will because I have so much to do. I'm almost afraid to make a to-do list because I know that I have so much that I have to get done. My objective today, though, is to try to get everything done because these are not difficult things for me to do. They're definitely tasks that I can complete. No big deal. I just have to schedule myself, to give myself a certain amount of time to get things done. I'm a very structured person, so having a schedule, once I make my to-do list, having a schedule to do those things helps me to make sure I get everything done. I've gone 2 weeks without meal planning or meal prepping, so today is definitely going to be a day. Usually my normal routine is that I meal plan on Saturday and then I meal prep on Sunday and Wednesday. So today is definitely going to be a meal planning day because I have to get back on my routine. I have recipes and stuff that I mentioned in a couple videos back that my nutritionist gave me, and I'm excited about trying those out. I got my labs back, and I was so excited because everything is fine. The only thing that my nutritionist, my doctor said it was okay, but my nutritionist came back and said that, my iron was a little low. She looked, and I guess they break it up, hemoglobin, hematocrit, and then they look at your serum, something or another. And he felt like everything was okay, but she said that it's just a tad bit low, nothing that she's alarmed about, but definitely enough for her to want me to start a very, very low dose of iron, and she only wants to do that for about 6 months, and then she wants to look at it. The other thing she said was, she talked about like where iron comes from and things like that. So I think what I want to do, and I am going to be obedient, but I'm trying to get off of medication, not add, whether it's supplements or whatever. So I already know what iron-rich foods are, and so I think what I want to do is for 3 months to adjust my diet to incorporate more iron-rich foods and see how I feel. I do believe that I should be able to tell the difference. I may not be able to tell the specific difference because she said that it wasn't like dangerously low or extremely low. It was just like, it was noticeably low. So it was just like a little bit. Anyway, I think I want to try to manage it with my diet instead of taking the iron, even if it's a low dose of iron, because iron has a tendency to constipate you. It has a tendency to cause nausea. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but these are the side effects that I notice when I have to take iron. I deal with constipation. I deal with nausea, and just being bloated and uncomfortable. So I'm not really a fan of taking it. And I was really hoping that my blood test would come back where I wouldn't have to take it. So because of the fact that my PCP says it looks good to him, he didn't indicate that he was concerned about it. And the fact that she's saying that she's just like, she noticed it and she wants to do something, I guess, proactive. If I can manage it with my diet by the next time they draw my blood and everything looks fine, well, she said 6 months, so I would have to do the whole 6 months. I think I want to chance it instead of taking the iron. Now, if I go back in 6 months and I didn't do very well. I can only blame myself, and I will admit to her what I've done, and I will get on the iron. But I at least want to try to manage it with my diet. We're not talking blood pressure. We're not talking diabetes, anything that's going to kill me. We're talking about just trying to bring my iron level up enough where she's no longer concerned about it. And I think that I can manage that. So I would just try to adjust my iron level through my diet. What else is there? I did talk to her about the calcium citrate. She didn't say that I couldn't open the capsules, but she did send me some links for calcium citrate on Amazon. And so I'm going to do a little bit of research on the calcium citrate that I have. Why? Because I've already spent the money. I've already opened the pills. I cannot take them back because there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that, you know, if I use them, I have to open them. So I'm going to do a little bit of research on the calcium citrate and see if there's a way for me to ingest them with the substance on the inside of the capsule, because I'm not going to be able to swallow the capsule, because I noticed that since I had the surgery, you know, anything that's in a capsule gets stuck in my throat, or if I get it to go down, by the time it hits my, like going down into my stomach area, it's so painful because it almost feels like it's stuck in there. And it's like that feeling lasts for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And who wants to hurt for that long? So the only other capsule that I have is my L-glutamine, and I have been for years putting my L-glutamine in my coffee. So, you know, I've done the research on that, and there's nothing saying that I can't put the L-glutamine in my coffee. And the reason I know that that is a factual piece of information is because they sell the L-glutamine. Well, I used to go to GNC, but they sell it that way in Vitamin Shop too. They actually sell it in a powder form. So, you know, where you can actually scoop it and put it in whatever. So we're good there. So this is the only other supplement that I have to take that's in a capsule. Now, she did find some that like chewable and all that kind of stuff. So if I find out that I can take these with like by opening the capsule, then I'll go ahead and use them. If I can't, I guess I'll just have to I'll have to eat the cost and get some more. But I'm really going to do the research that I need to do to see if I can you know, do that, because I hate wasting money. Let's see. Other than that, I just have a bunch of stuff to do. The normal things I did go to the grocery store, so I don't really have to get a whole lot of things. I think I may have to get some like perishable stuff. I do have to get laundry done, do my chores. I've already, you know, started with my coffee. And here's my magnesium citrate that I'll be taking in just a little bit. And I've already started taking my medication. And usually I try to do my planner on Sunday. So this is, I showed this to you in one of my other videos. So this is my this week, the plans for this week. And the funny thing is, this was pretty uneventful, but I didn't write anything down, and I know there were things going on, so I'm gonna have to kind of go back in my mind and see what should have gone in here. And so this is gonna be for next week. So next on tomorrow, I will pick a kit to decorate for next week, and then start putting in, oh, I don't know if I showed this to you, and start putting in my plans for next week. So I guess I can show you September, since there's really not anything in there. So this is the monthly view, and so that's for the whole month. And in case you couldn't tell, the one that I just showed you, the difference is that this is for the week. So, oops, that's my save the date. So one of my co-workers is getting married in October. So I have that in there. So when I do my October, I have to write that in there. Anyway, that's going to do it for right now. I'm going to move along. I'm trying to get in the habit of not filming, not necessarily we're not recording for so long, but having so much footage that I'm saying things that I don't want to cut out. So I apologize if the light is in and out. I don't have the window open. I still have my little light going right here. And I'm trying to stay close enough to the camera where it's picking up the light, because it seems like when I sit back, it's not. As you can see, I look a hot mess. You know, still got sleep lines on my face from getting up. And right now I'm watching YouTube videos. I will tell you this. I joined a bunch of Facebook. Well, not a bunch. I think it may be like 4. It feels like a bunch. I promise you, it really does. I think I joined like 4 in Facebook groups for YouTubers. And these groups keep you so busy. And I'm like, I don't know. I think probably what I'm going to have to do is decide which ones, like maybe pick 2 and decide which ones I want to be in. And the reason I say that is because there are so many content creators, and trying to go in and you know, help out their channel by watching their videos and leaving a comment. And people don't like sub for sub, and I'm not doing sub for sub per se. What I'm doing is I'm clicking on people's channels, and I'm actually looking for channels that I really enjoy, that I feel like I will enjoy their content. Because, and even ones that I am not sure about, I'll still sub. I don't unsub anybody, because I have channels now where I have subbed, and you know, I like the content, and maybe I'm not watching videos right now from their channel, but it's partially due to the fact that they're not creating videos that I feel draw me in. So I have a watch later list, and if I see videos that are kind of drawing me in, I save it to that list. And every night when I get ready to go to bed, what I do is I click on that list and I just let the videos go, and I'm sitting there watching the videos, commenting, liking, you know, that sort of thing. So this is what I'm doing. It's the easiest and the best way for me, because I cannot sit and binge watch videos. Like, I'm at work all day, for one, but number 2, when I come home, I have things to do for my business, and I have things to do for home. And so usually by the time I actually watch the videos, it's closer to the time that I'm going to bed. Plus, that helps to relax me. It helps put me in the mindset that you know, when it's time for me to go to sleep, that I'm not, you know, so alert and everything. So that's what I'm doing. But there's just so many creators that, you know, I made a joke in one of the groups that I have to create a schedule just to be able to watch the videos, because there's so much content that I'm trying to review and see, you know. And so I do try to support the channels. I'm not subbing and unsubbing, and I'm not subbing and not watching the videos. I'm trying to give everybody some love, but I'm also looking for new creators that new content creators that's creating content that appeals to my personality and things that topics that interest me. So if you're watching this video and you're a content creator, I am definitely in support of everybody. I'm brand spanking new. I'm not doing this to get views and all that kind of stuff. I would love to have views, but the whole point of me doing this is because this is an outlet for me. This is therapeutic, but this is also helping me to get comfortable as a speaker, helping me to get comfortable with developing my speaking style. And I know that sounds weird, but because, you know, I've been a public speaker for a little while, but not active from the standpoint of, you know, I got this down, I know my format, I know this, that, and other, because I've been working, I've had kids, I have, you know, I have so many things going on in my life. So not all speaking engagements I don't accept all of them, partially due to the fact that there might be a scheduling conflict, or maybe I just don't feel like that's something that I can speak on, you know, for 30, 45 minutes or even an hour, you know, whatever it is that the time frame that they're giving you, or that it would involve too much research that I don't have time to do, and I dare not, you know, waste people's time. So, you know, this is helpful to me, and so that's why I enjoy it. Plus, you know, I've always been a kind of person that's a loner, that's kind of stay to myself. I do know people. I have people in my life but I don't actively interact with people on a social level all the time, because sometimes it's just not my thing. I'm trying to break out of that, which is something else that YouTube is helping with, because that's causing me to talk to other content creators and things like that. And one of the things that came out of that is it forced me to do research on Houston YouTubers. And so I found this whole family of YouTube creators that or content creators for YouTube that live in Houston, which is where I live. And I thought, oh my gosh, so when they started talking about doing a meetup and all that, I was like, wow, this is a great opportunity, because I can learn how to be socially, learn how to be social, I guess is and you look at me, I'm, about to be 48 years old, and it's not that I don't know how to behave in public and I don't know how to be social. But sometimes it can be awkward, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable, especially when you're meeting people that you don't know whether you have something in common with. And one of the other YouTubers that I know, she made a joke, and she said, "Well, Miss Tony, the one thing y'all have in common is YouTube." And I was like, "Duh, that is so true." So sometimes it just takes that little nugget from somebody to help you, figure out that it's okay. It's okay for things to be a little awkward and whatever. So I hate being in awkward situations, because it's awkward. Who wants to feel awkward, right? So anyway, I'll come back with you later, and I hope y'all have a fabulous Saturday, and I hope you look forward to hanging with me today. I think I might actually try to be a girl today and put on just a tad bit of makeup. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And I don't know how hot it's going to be. We're in Houston, and I don't know if it's going to rain or anything like that, so I'll have to check it out. But I'll see y'all later. Bye. What's up, everybody? This your girl T Green, coming back at you with another video. Actually coming back at you from this morning, and I am just kind of picking up the rest of my day. As you can see, I have my makeup on. I have to go and do my hair and put my clothes on. I am going to go to the movie theater with my husband and my uncle, and if I feel up to it, I will come back and do a movie review. We're going to go to the Studio Movie Grill. So more than likely they're not going to want to be on camera, but that's okay. Then I'll vlog a little bit about what I ordered to eat, and just kind of what I thought about the movie and things like that. So other than that, we'll get back at you. Bye. Alright, y'all. So we're about to head out to the movies, and I can't remember the name of the movie that we're going to see, but like I told you, I try to come back and do a screenshot. Do a review of the movie. I don't know if you can see, but I got my makeup on. See if I can get a screenshot of my outfit. You can see my eye makeup. Anyway, I'll check back in just a minute. You on mute the radio, baby? Hey y'all, we leaving the movie theater, and we saw Dark Tower with Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey. What's up, H-Town? Matthew from H-Town, y'all, if y'all didn't know. Texas, H-Town.
He's from Texas. I thought he was from San Antonio.
He's from Texas. At any rate, he's from Texas. So I thought the movie was actually pretty good. I would tell you, to me, it had kind of an element of being something that could be more for like adventure junkie type kids.
because I don't know, maybe it was the kid element in the movie. I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody, but it just kind of made me feel like not really a Disney movie, but maybe a kicked up Disney movie or a Disney movie like on nitrous. That's all I can say. But yeah, it was all right. I asked my uncle if he thought it was, you know, thought a part 2 or a sequel might be coming out, and he said it's probably not likely. It was a good movie, but maybe not good enough for a sequel. So I'm gonna ask my husband, hubby, what you think about the movie that we saw.
It's a pretty good movie. Like, with your uncle, I don't think it was nothing. It's worth doing a sequel on.
Yeah. So
almost kiddish.
yeah, see, that's what I thought, and I don't know if I thought that because you know, just because y'all excuse the bumps, we're going over speed bumps. I don't know if I thought that because the children were in the movie, or if it was the element it's, you know, itself. Okay, what's up, everybody? I'm back, and we had to stop recording because we were going through an area that was kind of dark, so you wasn't gonna be able to see us and everything. But yeah, so the movie was okay. Like I said before, it just kind of reminded me of something that you would take maybe an older teen to see that was kind of a adventure junkie, you know, or something like that. I got something in my eye. They did a really good job. Idris Elba, I was really happy to see him. And the young man, the young boy who played in the movie as his co-star, did a really good job. It was very interesting. It's definitely, to me, it was not really sci-fi, but it had a lot of technical aspects to it because it dealt with, you know, going through portals and stuff like that, and alternate worlds and things like that. And so for people who are into that, that's a really good movie for you to go see. I think I do agree with my husband and my uncle, though, that the movie was good, but probably not good enough for a sequel. So, you know, definitely wasn't like a Men in Black, Bad Boys or anything like that, you know, type of caliber, not type of movie, not the genre, but it wasn't that caliber movie that would warrant like a sequel or anything. But it was pretty good. Matthew McConaughey, and my bad, and my husband said he's from Texas. He's not from Houston. He thinks he's from San Antonio, and that's really sad. So I need to go look that up and confirm exactly where he's from. I do know he's a Texan, and I love me some Matthew McConaughey. So anyway, as y'all can see, I got my hair wrapped up. This is how I kind of went out tonight. I'm learning how to wrap these scarves and stuff. And I was a big girl, so I did my makeup. And my lipstick actually held up. It's not that much. Not that bad. I used a lipstick that I got from, I think it was Ulta, and it's a NARS lip stain, and it's matte. So I have to take a screenshot of that so y'all can see what I used or whatever. I need to get me some more. But anywho, I just want to come back and recap my night. I'm about to wash my face, take my makeup off and everything, and get out my clothes and stretch out and watch me a little YouTube before I go to bed tonight. So, but it was pretty good hanging with y'all, and I hope that you give this a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. This is definitely one of my probably least interesting vlogs, at least in my opinion. I'm not really sure who all is interested in the things that I'm recording, but it's great to get likes and shares and new subbies and things like that, but I'm really doing this more as a therapeutic thing for me. So anyway, I'm enjoying the ride. It's been very interesting, talking about things that kind of push me out of my comfort zone, and I appreciate you for stopping by my channel and allowing me to share this information with you. So at any rate, y'all have a good evening. Looking forward to tomorrow. God say the same. We'll see you in another video.